Hey guys, Remember 20 back again. Today we're going to go inside Chuck E. Cheese, see if there's any new upgrades or anything like that, because last time we were here was a few years ago. We did a tour of Chuck E. Cheese. You guys really enjoyed that, and supposedly they're supposed to be updating Chuck E. Cheese with like a new dance floor and stuff and getting rid of the animatronics and having like a new rebranding or something like that. So we're going to go inside this Chuck E. Cheese in Mentor, Ohio at this location and see if anything's changed, if anything's different. So let's go ahead and go inside and take a look. Okay guys, here is Chuck E. Cheese in Mentor, Ohio. We're about to go through the front doors, and as you can see there's a sign that says Chuck E. Live. This is something new. Every 30 minutes he'll come out and perform with the kids and dance around. We'll try to film that here a little bit later. Here's a quick view of the arcade Chuck E. Cheese. Not much has changed, as you can see from the last time we were here. I don't really see much difference. They even have the original Chuck E. Cheese band. The creepy animatronics are still here, still doing well. Still got that Five Nights at Freddy vibe going on. As you can see, it's still here. Still playing basketball. This is one of my favorite games to play at the arcade. I love trying to break the high score and making little kids cry. Here we are playing classic carnival games. I used to be a pitcher growing up playing baseball, and so I'm pretty good at hitting targets, so this is kind of what I like to play. Again, I'm pretty good at breaking the high score on this game and making the kids cry because they can't break the score, so that's what I try to do. Here is Diane playing some skee ball. You can play up to 4 players on this game, which is fun, but we kind of just took turns to play. And it's simple skee ball. Here is a classic, just try to roll the coin into the slot and you hit the jackpot. They have a lot of these games coin-based. This is an overview of what the arcade looks like when you stand in the middle. There is a football game where you got to throw targets. That was a real hit. Everyone was playing that game, and it was, there was a line. We couldn't really play it. And as you can see, this is what it looks like if you stand in the middle and just do a 360. Here's another jackpot game. You just kind of push the button, marbles fall down, and you try to win a jackpot. You got to time it perfectly. A lot of these are time-based games. Here is Mario Kart. Love this game. You take your picture for your profile, and you're off to the races. I will say I'm pretty much undefeated in this game. I cannot remember the last time I lost playing Mario Kart in the arcade. I have a whole story of that whole situation. If you go look at my YouTube channel, I talk about how I just don't lose in this game. This was a close race though. I almost got unlucky, but as you can see, you're staring into the eyes of a champion. Plant vs. Zombies, The Last Stand. This is a pretty much point and shoot game. I did not play it. I just kind of watched them play it. And the farther you go, the more tickets you get. Everything at Chuck E. Cheese is all about winning tickets because you can cash those tickets in for prizes at the end. Right here is another jackpot game. You got to time it perfectly and drop the ball down the tube and land in one of the slots. Hitting the jackpot is really hard because it's raised up a little bit. And it landed in 14, which is not too bad. 14 tickets for her. Here is pretty much like Flappy Birds. It's Flappy Tickets. The more pipes you go through, the more tickets you earn. And as you can see, she is rocking and rolling. And gone. Sad face. 5 tickets, game over. Here is Alpine Racer. This is a skiing game. Skiing downhill, and what's neat about this game, your feet are actually locked into this mechanism where you can go back and forth, and that's how you kind of simulate skiing, and that's how you control your character. Really fun. I've seen these at other arcades as well. This is another just jackpot game. You pull the lever. It's like a, it's like a slot machine for kids, hoping that they can go ahead and win some major prizes. Teach them why they're young. Welcome to the casino, kids. What will we get? A measly 5 tickets. Sad face. No good. Here's our pizza. It's finally came out. We had to wait a while. They were pretty busy. It looks like it took a while, but we did opt out for the cheesy bread crust. As you can see, we got the stuffed crust. It was actually pretty good. I thought the pizza was pretty nice. We do have some cheesy bread that I honestly was not a fan of it. I think it's overpriced. Here's some choppy wood game. I have not seen this in the arcade before, and I didn't really understand it. I think it's just a rhythm-based game where you just gotta like tap when you're supposed to tap, and the farther you go up the tree, the more wood you chop, the more tickets you earn. Next up, we have Batman. Now, Batman was here last time I came to the arcade. A lot of these games were here already, so not much has changed. But this is a fun game if you like racing games and stuff. It does put you like in the cockpit of Batman, and it's a lot of fun. If you like high-speed racing games, this is a nice one to play. Here's the classic smack and hope you hit the jackpot. It doesn't really matter how hard you hit it. It's all about not hitting it too hard, and you can win the jackpot. But the whole thing's rigged. Just like a lot of the games, like this game here is pretty much rigged. The lever is rigged. It doesn't let you hit it as hard as you should, so you can get the jackpot up there. A lot of these things are set up on a payout basis. Jelly Jab, this is like a minion game. All you do is roll a quarter in or roll a coin in and hope it lands on a card. If you get a card, you get a collectible card. If it lands on the ticket spot, that's how many tickets you earn. Here's Bop to win. You got to land the light on the jackpot and punch the clown in the nose. So close. Now this is a cool soccer game. You're trying to score goals while Homer Simpson is the goalie trying to block your shots. So this was pretty cool. Diane did pretty good. Pretty fun. You actually get to kick an actual soccer ball, so that's nice. I haven't really seen this in another arcade. I don't know if this is like a Chuck E. Cheese exclusive or not. Here is a classic carnival game where usually it's for 2 players, and you got to see who can go ahead and fill the water up to the top first, and you win a prize. This is pretty cool. Located on the children's side of Chuck E. Cheese, you can sit down in this little booth, get your picture taken, and they'll actually draw a sketch of you and they'll print it out. So as you can see, we're getting drawn. You sit there, you take a pose, you take a picture, and it will print out at the bottom here. And you can see it looks pretty cool. It's like they kind of hand drew you. So pretty cool. Here is a simulation where you just sit down and it kind of simulates like you're on a roller coaster or something like that. You sit there, the chair shakes, it moves a little bit, and it actually has a seatbelt and everything. It's just to simulate like a roller coaster for kids. Here is a view of the kids section. It's located on the left side. This is normally for like the little kids. Okay guys, we just got out of Chuck E. Cheese. I'm gonna say I'm a little disappointed. No upgrades at all. They haven't really updated anything. It looks exactly the same from years ago. They still even have the creepy animated band that reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's. So, I mean, nothing has really changed. And I was a little disappointed because they say Chucky is supposed to come out, you know, the mouse, the mascot is supposed to come out like at least once an hour, you know, and we didn't see him at all. We were definitely in there over an hour. He never came out. There was no dance floor. I don't know, looks exactly the same. So it's classic Chuck E. Cheese still. So leave a comment below. Let me know, does your Chuck E. Cheese look exactly like the one that you saw in this video, or have they updated yours? That's pretty much all for right now, guys. And as always, there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.